Hi, and welcome to my IEU Express Yourself video. My name is Santiago Meneses, and I'm going to answer the prompt. Tell us about a time you had to face a challenge or a setback. What did you learn from this experience, and how has it affected the way you view future obstacles? I was born in Venezuela, and I was raised in a medium-sized city on the coast. Growing up, my life was pretty much a constant. I went to school, went back home, did homework, went to play out with friends, and so on. Carnival was spent every year by the pool, and Christmas was spent in Caracas, the capital, with the extended family. However, this all changed in 2014 when my dad's company transferred him and us to Lake Charles, Louisiana, a small southern town in the United States with a different culture and contrasting set of ideals and values. I knew some English from school back in Venezuela. However, it was not enough to maintain an everyday conversation with classmates or people in the streets, let alone to feel comfortable learning every subject I used to learn in Spanish and English. As the months went by, my English improved, but there was always one thing that bugged me about it: my accent. I felt somehow ashamed by it, and I was scared of being made fun of because of it. I felt out of place in this community, a non-religious Latino immigrant at a Catholic and predominantly white school. The biggest challenge I had to face was to adapt to this environment that was not in my favor and that I did not like. Making friends was much harder than learning English. In 8th grade, I never truly had friends, I just had classmates. And throughout the day, I rarely spoke to anyone other than my teachers, and that only if necessary. Without a doubt, it was the single worst year of my life, but somehow I still managed to keep myself and my mom distracted from all the negatives in our lives. Against all odds, I was able to adapt, and in 9th and 10th grade, my life got so much better and improved in all aspects when compared to 8th grade. My fear of talking to people decreased because I felt more comfortable with my English and my accent, and so I got to participate more in class and make more friends. Overcoming this challenge taught me to be adaptable, to not be afraid of who I am, my identity, to be persistent and keep trying to get better at anything you want to. This obstacle, however, was then repeated in 2017 when we moved to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. However, adapting to Rio was a breeze because of what I really learned when I moved to Lake Charles. I still have an accent, but I embraced it and I realized it does not define me. The very first day of school here in Rio, I pushed myself to talk more and make friends, and now I can say that I have a more proactive social life and I've made friends that will last a lifetime. Although I never felt at home in Lake Charles, moving there was the best challenge I've ever had to face because now I've grown so much as a person and I get to call Rio home.